Greetings, and welcome, beautifuls. Welcome to She Returns to Herself podcast. I am your host, A. Siobhan, and on this Self Care Saturday, I wanted to discuss with y'all the meaning of attracting what you want to bring into your life and calling in that energy unto you. So, one of the things that I have been practicing on continuously for the past, I say, 8 years is allowing myself to not self sabotage things that I want. And sometimes when we get off the energy of just wanting something, regardless if it's material things, a man or a woman, or your kids to pay more attention to you, or your boss to acknowledge you and things like that, you notice that they repel you, right? They seem to ignore you even more, and then you feel drained because you're actually pulling off of their energy and giving them the power to actually make you feel that you are not enough, right? And if you've been listening to the podcast, you know that I talk about making sure that you're feeling yourself and speaking life over yourself and loving on yourself and making sure that you're doing the things that are necessary for you to feel loved, to feel validated, to feel purposeful, to feel vibrant, to feel beautiful at the end of the day. And some of those things come off as neediness when you don't have that within yourself, right? You can get off the energy of, I need you to do this, I need your attention, I need you, I need this, or material things of I want. And then some goes on with your finances, and then you can't afford to get what you want, or and your money has to go somewhere else, or the price of the went up too high and you just refuse to pay that amount, right? So you're sitting there and you're in limbo, and what you're actually doing is being in limbo and self-sabotaging the things that you want. When you want to call in things, one of the things I have done is to ground myself to make sure that my energy is balanced. That means that if it comes, great, and if it don't, great. Something better is coming. And when I started taking on that mindset and practicing that, I stated to myself that life is good and it's going to keep on getting better. Um, or I am enough. I am worthy. I've always been worthy. I've always been enough. And just reaffirming those actions. When things did not go my way or the way that I felt that they should go, what are the things that you are saying to yourself? I know I had to mind the words that I speak to myself or even think to myself. Even if I don't speak it, I don't want that energy in me, right? I want to make sure that I am doing what I need to do on my end to be in perfect alignment, perfect balance, perfect vibration, perfect frequency to receive those things and allow them to come to me. And during this Mercury retrograde, it's really resurfaced up to see what I have actually healed from, what I actually have learned from past things. And so those type of things is what I've been practicing on for, like I said, the past 8 years. But it's crazy because it's amplifying during this Mercury retrograde of some of the habits that I used to have when something didn't look like it was going my way, because I'm looking on the outer instead of checking how I feel about it. And then going off of how I feel about it is whether it's going to come to me, not the outside world, because the outside world will teach you or show you what you want to see or what you're used to seeing. If you're used to seeing things that's not going your way and you're speaking that, then that's what you're going to continue to see. I tell you, you like energy doesn't have a sense of humor. God's source doesn't have a sense of humor. What you say that you want, or what you speak, or even jokingly, that is what you're going to continue to see in your life. And if you don't want to see those things, stop speaking those things. Self-check yourself. Make sure that you're not self-sabotaging yourself. If you are, we have a new moon that's coming August the 9th. Um, and it's in, I want to say it is it in Aries? No, that was the Leo. I can't remember which one is in. I will let y'all know on Monday motivation once I realize that. But we have a new moon nonetheless that's coming in on August the 9th. And that is something that you can write down and you can burn it and release it during the new moon. We work through our moon. That's why it's important to know what your moon sign is. Your moon sign is just important as your sun sign. Um, so therefore, how are you showing up for yourself? And make sure that you're showing up for yourself to the best of your ability that day. You know, sometimes our energy is real high. Sometimes we mellowed or whatever the case may be. But make sure that you're staying in tune with your feelings and how you're feeling about yourself. Because how you feel about yourself, you will realize that is how others treat you. Sometimes we attract things that are too good to be true, thinking it's too good to be true because energetically we like, I don't feel like that I'm worthy of that. So check that, because sometimes people come in and they're real good to you. It's trying to show you how good you need to be to yourself. And if good people come in your life and you already at a not so good vibration, just think when you do the inner work and be at good vibration and loving on yourself, just see how it's going to magnify that experience with those people, regardless if it's a lover, a friend, a co-worker, a boss, uh, children, your parents, everything in that nature, because we are all energetically connected. So thank you for listening. If you don't mind, like, comment, and subscribe. I will greatly, greatly appreciate love it for you. And if nobody told you today, let me be the first to tell you, you are loved, you are lovable, and you are beautiful. Many blessings.